Pokemaniacs! Welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. We hope to see you more often. Today we're going to open up some Pokemon product we found at not just one Walmart restock this week, but two. We got lucky. If you guys have been watching the channel, I've been explaining to you guys for months how it took us a while to figure out our Walmart near us, how to some extent they restock, the different days and times they tend to visit the store, and the process that I do to actually hit the restocks is not something everybody can do, but we've done it every single week. Not always at the front of the line, but usually regardless of our place in line, we get product. Now this week, went to the Walmart that is, quote, my Walmart, and nobody was there, so I shot down to the other Walmart about 10 to 15 minutes away, and they had just restocked, so I got lucky there. I just missed the restockers, but it was good timing because everything they had stocked was just about everything was still left, and nobody had shopped it, really. So I got a few things there, and then I went back to the Walmart that I keep tabs on, in some cases 3 days in a row, to find the restock. Look, I'm able to, a lot of people can't, I get it. And I ended up walking in, and one of the local scalpers was just hanging out there. Nice kid. Yeah, I'm not judging people. I just know that he scalps Pokemon. And he was just chilling there. I'm like, oh, hey, we chit-chat for a minute. And I was like, he's not leaving. So I took that as a sign that, I knew they were the restockers were probably going to go there because they already hit another Walmart. I think they go on lunch break or what have you. It's my theory. And that they would show up eventually. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to keep leaving, coming back, and miss when they actually show up and kind of get to the back of the line like I've done many times, unfortunately. I was like, shit, I'm staking out too. I'm going to hang out in Walmart too. So, hung out. And I probably stood around there for, I want to say, about 45 minutes. Yes, I know. Not everybody can do this. And maybe some stores don't even allow you to. So I was literally going to leave. And I was walking out the door, and I literally saw the restocker walking in. I was like, oh, woo. Turned around, went back, and I was second in line. So we're going to go through what some of the things are that we got. We're going to open most of the things. So the two items we're not going to open today are Mega. We found some Mega Evolution. We found they had stocked Mega Evolution ETBs. So we got one ETB, which was what the limit was. Yes, Walmart with limits. Believe it or not, my Walmart that I go to, the main Walmart I like, when there's a restock, people line up. It's orderly. It's controlled. You get 1 or 2 or 5 if there's multiple, like, let's say, packs. They limit it so no matter what place you are online, you can pretty much get Pokemon product, which I love, which I think is how every store should do it. And we got Mega Evolution packs. We got 5 packs. So we're going to open those in another Mega video at some point. But we're going to go through everything else that we got between the two stores. So we found a prismatic surprise box. And this Walmart has had surprise boxes for 3 weeks in a row. If you guys haven't checked out some of our other openings. We actually got a pretty big hit with prismatic surprise box last week. Check out the video if you haven't. And we found this really old tin. I guess inside these tins is, I think, Shrouded Fable. 2 packs of Shrouded Fable. Now, I know Shrouded Fable is not a really popular set, but I only opened Shrouded Fable, I think I opened ETB months back. Guys, check it out. We actually pulled a couple good cards out of it. But it's not a really popular set. Not a lot of popular Pokemon. Not a lot of high dollar value to the cards in the set. But I was like, I like the Zoroark. If I'm saying it wrong, let me know in the comment. Zoroark. I like the Pokemon. He's cool. I like the tin, so I got it. I was like, you can't find that in the store. It's old. We found, now not only were the main Walmart that I go to, the other Walmart that I also go to sometimes, they both had these. And they are Destined Rival packs with a promo card and a coin. Now, I really like this one because it's got the Eevee promo. So I got a few of the Eevee ones and just one of this guy. So we got 5 of these all together. Okay. And both Walmarts had Surging Sparks booster bundles. Now, I have never bought a Surging Sparks booster bundle. The one Walmart actually had Surging Sparks ETBs I've got 2 of those I still am going to open for you guys at some point. Plus, I have 1 I'm just keeping sealed. So I don't want to keep buying more of the same product. I want to save my money and spend it on things like Mega. But I wanted to get at least one of these because I've never opened a Surging Sparks ETB. And I've never even seen them in the wild. I've seen them at card stores or online, of course. But they actually had them at I don't know what the price was, but it was pretty close to MSRP, maybe around like 30 bucks, give or take. And one cool item that I probably shouldn't have bought in, and usually we do these in a separate video, but I wanted to just combine this all and give you guys a smorgasbord of things that we're going to open today. It is a mystery gems, kind of like a surprise box, and apparently inside this is a CGC graded card, so basically a slab, and you get 1 booster pack. On the picture is Obsidian Flames, but on the back there's Paradox Rift and Fusion Strike. So if you guys have seen, we've opened these mystery boxes before on the channel, and they are from MJ Holdings. They throw in random crap. Once in a while you get some good stuff. We've never gotten anything good before, but I've never opened one of the mystery boxes with a slab. I don't know if it's kind of new or what, but they're kind of getting into the thing like GameStop did. Now this was like $32, $34, something like that, in the low $30s. So hopefully that we get a decent slab that's at least worth some money, that might have some value. And maybe the pack will have something cool in it. I don't know. I only bought one that had multiples in both Walmarts. But this is kind of like a maybe you get lucky, all or nothing. So we might get nothing, but we're going to try it. Again, it's just 1. We'll see what happens. So I think we'll open this in a minute. But guys, so that's kind of what we got at our Walmart. We hit 2 restocks this week. Not the best. I was hoping for more Mega Evolution, but we at least got an ETB and some packs. We'll open those probably next week. It's got a busy weekend coming up, and hopefully you guys are able to find restocks this week in the wild. I do know that tomorrow, which will be October 4th, Game Scalp, also known as GameStop, is going to have ETBs. I'm sorry, not ETBs. Mega Evolution booster bundles. But tomorrow, GameStop will have Mega Evolution booster bundles. So if you guys are out and about and you're able to line up at your local GameStop tomorrow morning, I think you'll have an opportunity to get some Mega Evolution booster bundles. I'm probably not going to be able to go, and I've got a whole booster box that we're going to open at some point. Okay, so they got a big box. Okay, this is dumb. There's a whole box, and then there's another box. Why would you put it in 2 boxes unless the UPCs are the UPCs are different. So this is probably jack up the price because here's the original UPC. That's some shady stuff, but whatever. This hobby, if you guys don't know, I'm sure you mostly do, is ridiculous right now. MSRP is basically only available at Best Buy until they decide to scalp. Pokemon Center is always probably going to be MSRP. Target, I think Target is a little higher than MSRP most of the time. So we got our 6 packs. Like, look at all this waste. Like, all this cardboard. That's why I kind of like the smaller boxes. Like, what a waste of cardboard. You know, this is just stupid. Like, how much money is Pokemon spending putting all these boxes together when they can literally just put the packs in a simple box? So anyway, 6 packs of Surging Sparks. Now, we have opened Surging Sparks in various collection boxes, things like that. I still have yet to open my Surging Sparks ETBs. I promise we will open those at some point. And I'm pretty sure there's a really cool promo card that comes with the Surging Sparks ETB that I'm excited that we're going to have at least 2 that we're going to open. So hopefully we can get good quality on that promo card because I'm pretty sure it's the Magneton. We'll look at it eventually together, guys. So Surging Sparks, we got 6 packs today. Ooh, I like this Victini. How cool is this Victini card? This is beautiful. I like Victini, one of my favorite Pokemon. And first pack, we just get a holo, so no first pack magic. So yeah, Surging Sparks, if you guys have been able and lucky to get out into the wild and catch any restocks, Surging Sparks has been restocked quite a few times in the last month or so. And, you know, it's too bad that Pokemon is at this point putting out sets that they should have initially put more out of in the beginning. But hey, I guess it gives us all a chance to kind of get sets that we weren't able to get in the past. Ooh. All right, we got an illustration rare, Larvesta. We got a Larvesta, kind of a basic card, but hey, we got a hit. We got a hit. Nice. Second pack magic. Ha ha ha. So I don't have that illustration rare. Again, it's not the best illustration rare, but hey, it's a hit. We'll take it. It's fantastic. Sure, it's not really valuable or anything, but a hit is a hit. So guys, let me know in the comments, have you been able to find any Mega Evolution? We're going on a full week that it's been out. I know it's been hit or miss, depending on, you know, your ability to get out and get to stores early enough to wait in line. But Mega Evolution will have a wave 2 at some point in October. So again, you're going to have to hit up your stores again. Get up early. Ooh, get in line. A Palisand EX. So this is basically an ultra rare. We got 2 hits in a row. All right. Again, it's not the Pikachu. It's not the Latios or Latias. I'm not sure which one's in the set. I think it's Latias. I don't know. We'll find out if we hit it right. Yeah, Surging Sparks is a pretty good set. I mean, of course, everybody loves Pikachu. It's in the set. And it would be nice to pull that eventually. But if not, we're going to have fun opening these packs, guys. Surging Sparks is kind of one of the sets that, when it came out, it really got a lot more people paying attention to Pokemon and really excited to open the packs. Because, again, it's a good set. Xerneas. And a holo. But yeah, I have not ever seen Surging Sparks booster bundles in the wild. So to see them at this point, I was like, you know what? I gotta get it. I gotta at least open one Surging Sparks booster bundle. Just to say we've done it, I guess. And I thought maybe we get lucky. You never know. You could always get something good. And it's a good set. There's a couple of good cards worth some money in there. And what do we got? Another holo. Okay, we got 1 pack of Surging Sparks left. And then I think we'll move on to some Destined Rivals. Now, as far as that Destined Rivals, little, I don't know if it's called like a lane checker or something. Basically, it's a pack, and there's a promo card with a coin. And it was like six something, 630, something like that, 639, I don't know. And if you look at what Destined Rival packs are going for on the market, they're around $9-ish. So yeah, it's not $5, which is basically the new MSRP for packs. It's $1 and change more. You get a cool promo card. You get a coin if anybody cares about the coin. I mean, I don't, but I thought it was cool that, you know, inside of it, there was an EV promo card. You know, it's an EV. It's a Black Star promo card. So, hey, EV promo card, gotta have some value. So, yeah, Surging Sparks booster bundle. We got 2 hits, ultra rare and illustration rare. I think that's pretty good for 6 packs, guys. Again, I tend to feel that ETBs have the best pull rate, at least for me, and booster bundles are a close second. So if you guys are able to buy, you know, any Pokemon cards you find in the wild, probably your best bet for the amount of money you're paying is going to be your booster bundles, because it's just 6 packs. It should be around $24.95, but they're pretty much going for $30 in a lot of places now. So basically, you know, you're paying $5 a pack, 6 pack. It's not terrible. It's pretty good. So yeah, we got this Eevee promo card. It's a cute little promo card. Again, I'm sure it's worth $1, if that, but you know, you never know what people are sending in to get graded. I mean, I tried to look for cards that were what I thought were centered. This one's slightly off-centered. You never know. I mean, there's promo FOMO out there. It's ridiculous. So we're going to open up these real quick so that we can have our 5 packs. Now, Destined Rivals, I'm sure you guys know we love Destined Rivals. And yeah, we're paying 6 and change for this 1 pack. But again, you're not going to find Destined Rivals packs put out there. I mean, it would be nice, but there hasn't been any booster bundles or ETBs in the wild for quite a while. I do know that you can get a pack of Destined Rivals if you were able to find any of the Mega Evolution tins, which makes no sense. But that's what Pokemon did. I don't understand it, but it, you know, I think there's a lot of things Pokemon does that don't really make sense. Yeah, this one's a little off-center too. I should have had a better eye on this, but that's the thing though. If you're going to buy a pack with a promo card, you know, everything in Pokemon tends to be valuable to some degree, and it might even explode at some point. You never know. So if you can eyeball a promo card, and there's multiple ones to pick from, try to eyeball the one that you think is at least centered. Like this one looks better. Because you don't know if, you know, people start all of a sudden buying up online, if the prices are starting to get inflated. And I do hate these things because they're so freaking hard to open. And now, of course, I'm trying to open this and not damage the promo card. But yeah, you don't know if the promo card might have some value at some point. And, you know, a lot of times people will send them out to be graded because a lot of people don't really care too much about promo cards that are found very commonly. But you never know. Like, look what's going on with the Victini from the Victini box. If you guys recall, I had mentioned that before it even came out, and then when it came out, I says, look, if you can get a Victini box, I would advise you do so. Keep it sealed, and not only that, it's a really cool Victini card, and that Victini card probably will become valuable someday, and sure enough, I'm not sure what it's going for at this point, but, you know, people are out there grading it. Okay, this is, like, stuck. Ugh. Really? Literally, the card's, it's stuck. This card stuck to this, and there's like a mark on it. So this is pretty much worthless at this point. Man, do I have another one? I have another one. Let's see if this one will not be stuck to the freaking card. It's as if it was really hot and something made the adhesive stick somehow. I don't know. I really do not like these. But it was Destined Rivals. Because they're so damn hard to open. Like, you're afraid you're going to bend something. I mean, I thought sometimes it was tough to get the promo card out of a collector box, but this is worse. So yeah, Walmart had quite a bit of these, actually. And, you know, everybody's trying to get Mega Evolution right now, so no one's really jumping on these. But again, if, you know, you want product, there's product available, at least this week at my Walmart. So let's see. This Eevee it's off center a little bit. So if I find these again, I gotta try to find one that's a little bit, I mean, it's not bad. It's not completely off center. But it's like in today's market, you have to try to find cards that, again, if you see like a promo card, yeah, it's off centered. You want to try to find one that looks like it's going to be centered for the most part, so you have a shot at it being a PSA 10. Again, it could all be for naught, but it wouldn't hurt, you know, if you buy something, keep an eye on it, make sure it's looking like it's in pristine condition. Of course, then the challenge is, can you open the product up and keep the card in good shape? So this is the other one, Zarude promo card. So, yeah, I don't know. It's frustrating with the way these cards are off-centered, and we just had one sticking to the, what is it called? What are these things called? I forget. These QR cards. I have so many of these damn things. I should just show you guys them more often. I've literally got a box full of those QR code cards. So 5 packs. Destined Rivals. I mean, these silly things. I've got so many of those too. I wish Pokemon would just focus on the packs and not all this garbage. You know, like, it's just too much. But, you know, maybe that's just my opinion. Other people like it, I'm sure. Okay, here we go. Destin Rivals. We haven't opened Destin Rivals in a hot minute, but man, we have opened a lot of Destin Rivals, and if you guys have not checked those videos out, please do. We do have some pretty good hits in Destin Rivals over these last couple of months. It's hard to believe the set's only literally a couple months old. It feels like it's years old at this point. So first pack, no magic again. Destin Rival hit rate is pretty tough. We've only pulled one SIR out of all the packs we've opened. But again, I think the pull rate is like 1 in 90 some packs, so it's about right. We've probably opened over 100 something. But it would be nice to get another SIR, right? Maybe we get lucky today. All right, we got an EX. It's the first EX of the day, actually. It's kind of weird that we open all those Surging Sparks packs and we didn't get any. I mean, we got an ultra rare, but not a regular EX. But hey, I'll take what we got over an EX any day, of course. So third pack, Destin Rivals. Yeah, I wish there was more Destin Rivals booster bundles and ETBs out in the wild. But maybe they'll restock those at some point because they're spending a lot of time restocking Surging Sparks ETBs right now, which I don't quite agree with, but whatever. Because, you know, like, when the new sets are out, there should be a ton. Like, there should be so much product for new sets that you can find it days later. If stores limit product, of course. But you literally have to get a restock, and within 10 minutes, most of it's sold out. You might find some extra packs left over if stores limit it. But even that, I mean, it's hard. It's really hard. And a lot of these stores are restocking during normal work hours, so most people are either working or at school, and by the time they get a chance to check a store, everything's sold out. Hollow, one more pack of Destin Rivals. I wasn't keen on getting these Destin Rival packs, but we haven't opened Destin in a minute, and there's always a chance you can get something big. So I didn't go crazy. I could have bought more, but I figured 5 was enough. If we're going to hit, we're going to hit. Whether we draw open 5, 10. I mean, we opened one pack and pulled an SIR. So if you guys haven't checked that out, yeah, that sucks. So we spent literally over 30 bucks on Destin and literally got an EX. So it is what it is. So now we got this little tin for Twilight Masquerade. You know, those of us that were in line for the restock, we saw the restockers put these tins out, and there was, you know, it's quite a distance away, and there was a glare. We didn't know what this was, so finally someone got a good picture of it and looked it up and said, oh yeah, it's Twilight Masquerade, or Shrouded Fable, I'm sorry, Shrouded Fable. So 2 packs of Shrouded Fable. You know, inside you get a cool sticker and a little card about Zorark. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Well, we can put our little coins in here. But yeah, I'm really excited about Mega Evolution. I hope I can find more product. Even though I say that, we have a ton still to open. You can never have enough. Because I did post video on the pull rates for Mega Evolution. And it's good for illustration rares, but really tough for SIRs, and of course those 2 gold cards you gotta draw over. You gotta open like over 1,200 packs or something crazy. Okay, we got the Zorark Hollow, but you know, it'd be cool if we got an SIR. Okay, last pack of Shrouded again. We haven't opened Shrouded. I think one time we opened a Shrouded Fable ETB way back when we first started the channel, and I really wasn't very knowledgeable at the time in Pokemon. I was just like, wow, Pokemon, I'm going to get it because I want to open it. So, again, it's not a popular set. Not a lot of value, but, you know, someday. All right, we got a Revaroom EX. Nothing. So, guys, you know, our Surging Sparks booster bundle was our best so far. We're going to open this. Surprise! Upside down surprise. So we've opened quite a few of these. Look, I know it's prismatic. You're probably like, dude, why are you still buying and wasting money on prismatic? But it's prismatic. you can draw a God pack. You can get an evolution that's worth over $200. Yeah, the odds are bad, but you know what? At this point, the only sets that have good pull rates don't really have very valuable cards. I mean, we have pulled some very valuable, quite rare things. So, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, we got Sylveon! Yes! I don't have the Sylveon promo. Now we do. How does it look? It looks pretty... It's a tad bit off-centered, but it seems like every card's off-centered. It's usually thinner on the left and thicker on the right, which is just really frustrating, honestly. I mean, you're buying product, and you know you're going to get a promo card, and then literally you open the promo card, or, you know, in this case, it's still sealed, and it's off-center. It's like if Pokemon is going to do this, it almost feels like they're doing it for a reason so that the market doesn't get overwhelmed with PSA 10s. So 4 packs. Ooh, these are tight packs. These are tightly packed. So yeah, last time we opened Prismatic, we drew a gold card, which there's like no value to it, but maybe someday. Maybe somebody will decide to up the market on gold cards and just start buying them all up. That would be kind of funny. I mean, they're more rare and harder to pull than an SIR, but they don't have nearly the value of an SIR. So, we got a holo. We got a holo. Gee, no surprise there. Prismatic, a.k.a. Traumatic Delusion. Delusions. It's funny, everything has an S at the end, but Mega Evolution doesn't have an S. So everybody's saying Mega Evolutions, but there's no S. It's kind of a pain. Everybody knows what you're talking about, though, when you say Mega. So, second pack, Prismatic Evolution Surprise Box. Ooh, we got a Pokeball. And an Eevee. Okay, we got an Espeon EX. That's a beautiful card. Beautiful card. And you know what? It's Pokeball. It's maybe worth 50 cents. So we'll sleeve it. It's a Glass Trumpet Pokeball. So we got 2 more for Prismatic Evolutions. And now we got our mystery box to round out the day. And I think next week we're going to open up more Mega. You know, this week I spent a lot of time trying to find and get to restocks, and at least the one Walmart had Mega. So that was good. But yeah, it takes a lot of time out of my day to keep going back and forth to stores and trying to find product. Glaceon Holo. And I get it. A lot of people can't do it. And honestly, there's times where I'm like, should I just skip this week because I've spent so much. I've got some stuff to open still. But then you're like, well, what if I miss a good restock? At least in my Walmart, they sometimes put out, you know, old product with Sword and Shield packs in. You know, we've seen some Crown Zenith. Ooh. Sparkling Crystal. All right. We got an A-Spec. Ooh, we got a Pokeball too. Ooh, we got a Pokeball. And a holo, of course. Of course, there's nothing good. But, you know, we got some peanuts. We got some consolation prizes. But the A-Specs, you know, they're worth a couple bucks. So we'll take it. It's something. But yeah, one of these days we'll pull hopefully an Umbreon. But not today, guys. Not today. So, at least we got the Sylveon promo card. We don't have that one. Now we do. So that's cool. All right. The finale. The finale is this Mystery Gems box. There will be a pack and a slab. So again, these were only at Walmart. I believe they're MJ Holdings product. I don't know if they've had these out before. I've never seen them. So again, it's like they're trying to get into the whole slab game like GameStop is with their thing. The GameStop one, there was 2 packs, and it was like 60 bucks. So the fact that this is only 30 makes me wonder that there might be some pretty crappy slabs in here. Of course, they're not PSA slabs, and I don't know, you know, how much of a difference it makes if it's CGC versus PSA, you know. But let's take a look here. I think we just open it from the side. I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna look, but see a pack. Okay, I see a Paradox Rift pack. Ooh. Whatever it is, guys, it's a 10. It's a 10, whatever it is, and it says Pikachu. So here's our Paradox Rift. Let's look at this together. Ready? Oh. Whoop-de-freaking-do. It's literally... I mean, it's a promo card. Pikachu Illustration Contest 2024. Black Star promo. Okay. I don't know what the value of it is, but it's a 10. At least we didn't get something that was an 8. So I'll have to look this up at some point and see if it's worth anything. Maybe it's good. Well, let's check our Paradox Rift pack. I'm not sure what the big hits are in Paradox Rift. I think there's a Groudon. Maybe. I think. I don't recall. I have pulled Paradox Rift. I don't think I've pulled anything crazy from Paradox Rift. But let's see if there's anything in this pack to round out the day. Nope. Didn't think so. But yeah, we got a PSA 10 Pikachu. I mean, it's Pikachu. That's got to be decent, right? Let's take a look. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I've never actually gotten a card graded, so it's nice to actually have my second one. I do have a PSA 8 Cleffa card that I got from that GameStop box we opened on the channel quite a while ago. I mean, this is a really cute Pikachu. I like it. I'm curious as to see if it's worth anything, but... Well, if it's worth a ton of money, we'll post about it. So, but guys, this is probably the best thing we got today. So, guys, thanks for watching. That was what we got this week. The majority of our product that we got from our Walmart restocks. Basically, we lost money again, which, you know, isn't new. It's frustrating. But again, you can't always open God packs. You can't always pull one out of a 500 pack card. We've done that before. So it's fun. It's exciting. But more often than not, you're not going to pull a crazy card. So, you know, you just got to roll with it. And eventually, we will get something absolutely crazy, which keeps us coming back for more. Like this. This is pretty cool. I don't know what it's worth, but it's a PSA 10. Or, I'm sorry, a CGC 10. Gem Mint 10. And it's promo Pikachu. Might be worth $2, but the fact that it's a 10 means it's got to have some value to it. So, anyway, guys, if you're still watching, wow, thank you so much. If you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. We've got a lot of Pokemon videos, and they're not all over 30 minutes. There's some shorter ones in there. We've got plenty of shorts, too. We'll try to post a little bit more next week. It's been a busy week. I wish you guys all the best of luck finding Pokemon in the wild. Try not to FOMO and pay the market. You're paying more money than you need to, but I get it. Sometimes you just want stuff. Remember, we don't want to help those scalpers. We want to get it at MSRP. So until that day comes, just try to restrain yourself from spending too much money at market. That does not help the industry. It does not help us finding more product. But anyway, enough of my rant. We can talk another day. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, tomorrow at GameStop, Mega Evolution Booster Bundle. Get there in the line and tell me about it in the comments after. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. Woo!